When it comes to hypnosis, there are a number of things that the hypnotist will be paying attention to in order to be able to develop a hypnotic state in you. And one of the things that he'll do is he'll focus on all available information. He sees all information as communication. And what he'll do is ensure that he can actually use information so that it can induce that what we call a continuous state of consciousness. Or for you, in your mind, it might be how you activate your imagination. In other words, getting the person into a slightly daydream state. What you may be familiar with, what's called the alpha state, which is a set of brainwaves that actually occur quite naturally before you go to sleep at nighttime, or even when you wake up in the morning. And in these states, you are actually highly suggestible. Well, the hypnotist is generating that state within you. Now, the other thing that the hypnotist will use is he'll use language. Language is one of his essential tools. What he will do when he's doing that, he'll make sure that the language itself is very clean. Now, what I mean by that is that because you're dealing with the unconscious or the subconscious, that is what's out of your everyday awareness. So unlike when we have an everyday experience and we have a conversation and a chat, we have our conscious filters up, which is really beta consciousness. And in those filters, we're able to discern things and to refute information as it comes towards you. Now, the reality is that in hypnosis, those defenses get a little bit subdued and put into the background. So you become more open, as we say, to suggestion. In a state of relaxation, in a state of receptivity, what we need to do is to make sure that the language itself is targeted in a very clean and very effective way. This accounts for what we call in hypnosis the law of reversed effort, or the law of negative effect. Sometimes you may hear it in that way as well. And if I say to you, don't think of a big pink elephant, you know that you have to think of a big pink elephant in order to access or understand that. So in hypnosis, when we're generating suggestion, you're going to learn how to keep your language clear, to say what it is that you do want the person to do, not what you don't want them to do. Therefore, we don't say things like, do not be stressed, because if we say that, you have to access stress. If we want to give a suggestion, we'll say, as you allow yourself to become more calm and relaxed, which is a much more effective way of saying things. Now, not only will you be able to do it in a way that's positive and has a direct impact into the unconscious, but you'll learn how to do it so you can generate that continuous flow of consciousness that actually allows for hypnosis to develop and evolve, so you can begin to influence your client in a way that's good for them, good for you, and good for the process.